my camera just shut there. Anyway, hello, 1900s work history here, and I just got done filming the previous video. These will be uploaded accordingly. That's the word I was trying to look for. Here's the World War II tin, here's the World War I tin. We're going to be opening up both and seeing what they are, first starting with the World War I tin, like what's inside. These are going to be display pieces after this, because, you know, it's always nice to know what's on the inside of these, or at least from a hands-on perspective. It's going to be different from you, for you guys, compared to me. Here we go with opening the World War I tin. Well, it's very stiff. I'm struggling with that, but my arms are also, in general, just very weak. I actually don't know if I can get this open. That's really sad. Oop, there we are. This is the only time I'm ever going to open up one of these tins, because I would like to preserve history. I'm really weak arm-wise. I didn't do many I haven't done many sports in my life, or arm strength related activities. And I will also be telling you which one I figure out to be harder to open. I am genuinely struggling with that tin. Oh, there we are. It took a while for me to do. I feel slightly warmer than before, but here we go. Wow, there you are. The inside there. Here's this. According to my research, I'm the second person to do this on YouTube. Look at that. Doesn't even have, like, that's not something I can feel by rubbing it. So there we are. This would be a nice display tin. And I'm going to open up this one really quick. Oh, this is far more easier. Yeah, that is a for sure improvement. That was way easier than the World War I tins. Oh, and of course these World War I tins would be used in World War II as well. There you are. Oh yeah, see? We figured that out. That is not a production date. That is just, you know, a number. Wow, look at that. That probably hasn't seen the day of light ever, maybe since World War II, but here, let's see if we can, because I don't want to rip the paper too much. I want to try and preserve that. Here's this. It's like a little part right here, if you can see that. Anyway, I figure that the World War II tin, or World War I paper is going to be a lot easier to work with. Some discoloration in there, figure out why. But I am trying to keep this in frame since I am doing this at a very awkward angle. Oh, it looks like you're going to have to rip the paper if you want it out. Which is really unfortunate, because I don't really want to do that. I don't want to rip the paper. It'd be nice to keep this intact. But, oh, I did not see that. There's a seam right there. So let's see how carefully I can do this. See if I can chip at it from the other side, and I ripped it. Oh well. Yeah, that was gonna happen. At this point, we might as well go full way with it and just rip it. Here we are. Look at that. I'm gonna put that to the side because I'm keeping every little bit of this. Look at that. That's what's in these containers. Look at that. There's stamping. Looks like a lot of stamping. Put other side next to wound. So I presume they were talking about that side, maybe? Ooh. Look at that. And I presume this is all like that. It's just like gauze paper. If you just unravel that, which I probably won't. I see you do that on both. So there's from the bottom view. It's my first time ever seeing this in person. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to preserve it. I don't really want to mess this up too much, which might have to happen. To quote Victor Reznov, victory cannot be achieved without sacrifice. And if that's quoted from somewhere I never knew, I don't know if that's the farthest we're gonna get with this or not. I'm trying to look for parts where I could pry this open, but it's not looking like that's gonna happen without me ripping it. Oh, my grandma's just gotten home, so there's that. Well, I'm recording a video. Thanks. It's from World War II.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
What,
That's
the
neat.
tripod?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to open this without ripping it, but I don't think I can.
Did you hear from your dad at all?
No. Look at that, it branches off, actually. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't unravel it.
You did know this stuff over here.
I don't think I can get into this. Well, I think I'm sorry, I was being quiet because my grandma was down here. I didn't want to speak too loud because if you do that, she thinks you're talking to her. It would be awkward in a video, but oh well. That was just poor time. But I think that's actually it for the bandage wrap on the World War II model because I couldn't get really any farther without having to rip it, and I don't want to. Here's the World War I version. This is going to be 10 times more difficult because it looks like you have to do it. And this is like a wax paper. Yeah, that's just gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rip this open. So why don't we do it from the intended angle of attack and just trust me, this hurts my soul to rip it, but I'm ripping it because that's the only way we're ever gonna dive into this. Ooh, it comes in 2 separate parts. So maybe in a end goal that's better? Where are these? I've seen the video, it was a very long time ago. This is an instruction paper. Yes it is. Wow, that's really cool. Look at that. You guys can pause that and read it, because I'm not going to here. My reading, I can read it faster in my head than I can speak it, so it would be a nightmare trying to actually read that. Let's see if I can open up this. Ah, right here. This is how they want you to do it. I don't care about ripping it anymore at this point because it's gonna happen. Wow, look at those. Those are safety pins. Come on, there we are. I'm saving every little bit of that. Wow, these are safety pins. Would you look at that? In wonderful condition too. That's really cool. Maybe I should try and make some of these in my workshop. See if I can. I'll sell them if I can. World War I US safety pins. New productions, of course, labeled as such. And here's one of these, and it looks like we got 2 of these, so I'm going to leave one of these unopened. And we're going to tackle this one, which, wow, that's in really good condition because, well, it's been in the tin for so long. It's been in that wrap, so I am going to see if I can preserve this, because this seems more preservable than anything else. Oh yeah, you should be able to pull that right out. Yep. Boom. I preserved that. Trying my hardest to preserve all this accordingly. That's a blue piece of paper. Yeah, I see a similar design. Let's see if this will fold out into the 3-part system that the other one did. Or not 3-part, it was a 2-part. It's very exciting to see all of this. No, actually I don't think it does. I think it just keeps rolling like this for a while and it doesn't split. But we don't know that. Gotta keep going. I'm not gonna do this with the other side because it would be pointless. Yeah, then it doesn't split out, so that's a difference. World War II ones split out and the World War I's don't. So now we know that. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, that's not well secured on there. I wouldn't trust that if I were the soldier as much, but I have to deal with what I work with. So, in here, and I think this folds out from what I remember of seeing these used. Watched a whole war video on it, like literally from the US Army about these. Yeah, that folds out. And this folds out more, and I'm not going to fold that out more. But then this blue paper is supposed to go onto the wound, or at least from what I remember this does. And you wrap it around, but it's very weak and brittle at this time, so this would be absolutely useless if I tried to actually use it. But yeah, there we are. The World War II ones do not have the thing. And of course here I'll let you guys get another look at this. Front and back. And of course, the World War II ones do not have that paper in there, so, you know, whatever. Now we all know the differences, right? Because we opened it. I still think this is cool. How they have an instruction paper, which is not included in the World War II one. And the same with the safety pins, which, I mean, who knows what you could use these for? Use them for a lot of things, probably. And these probably say, but I'm not gonna try to read that right now and tell you. So, yeah, there you go. The differences in between a World War II and a World War I pointed to them opposite. That's the World War I, that's World War II. And the cool thing is that chances are I'm the first person to open both up in one video on YouTube. So that is very, very nice. And the World War II one, in my opinion, is a lot better than the World War I. And of course that should be obvious because, you know, World War II, that's later on, so they had times to make the advancements. Look at that for... I'm not going to try and read it because I can't really see it well with this system, but I don't know. I can read 5 grams though. Sterile? I don't know, I can't really see what the stand I have, but it's fine. So I was constantly, when I was doing that, going under, so if you saw it like go like this, that's because I'm trying to see it and do it at the same time, and I can't really. Yeah, there you go. Now what are going to be display pieces, how I opened them, what they all look like on the inside, and it's overall pretty cool, if you ask me. It would be nice to see what's inside of this, but if I had to imagine, it's probably the same as in the World War II tins, maybe a little bit more, but if I ever get another one of these, you know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open it up. But until then, have a great day.